Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Chum back again with another video, and today, y'all, I got a career simulation for Isaiah Likely, y'all. If you guys watched the season opener on Thursday night between the Chiefs and the Ravens, you saw that boy Isaiah Likely cook, dog. He cooked. He went off. Mark Andrews, still coming from that injury. They didn't want to rush him into it, I guess. I don't know, but he only had two catches, and Isaiah Likely had nine for 111 yards and a TD, and he almost made the game-winning touchdown for the Ravens, but his big toe was on the line. I'm sure you guys watched that. It was going viral, but he cooked. He went off. He's looking amazing. Now, in real life, I don't know if he's going to be their tight end one. It's most likely still going to be Mark Andrews, He was injured. They're trying to get him back into it. He's gonna be fine though. He's gonna still hoop throughout the season. But Isaiah Likely is for sure gonna still get his touches. He's probably gonna play some wide receiver, honestly, because they don't have the greatest receivers. So Isaiah Likely might still play receiver at times. Who knows? He is fast enough to do it. But point is, Isaiah Likely is a dog. He's gonna hoop. And today we have a career simulation for him. It's my first career simulation. But point is, Isaiah Likely's gonna hoop. Today we're gonna have a career simulation for him. I put him as the starting tight end, and I'm gonna see what happens throughout the season, next season, his whole career, yo. I try to simulate the best I can. He had 9 catches, he had 111 yards, but he got an extra yard, and then the TD, and then Mark Andrew had 2 catches for 14 yards, but he got 3 extra here. I did the best I could, y'all. But I did make sure they lost because they did lose. The Chiefs beat them. So I wanted to make it as realistic as possible. I have Isaiah Likely as the starter, Mark Andrews the backup. He's still gonna get his touches. The game's gonna still get him his touches, as the backup tight end. The Ravens use tight ends a lot, so he's still gonna get his touches. But for the sake of the video, Isaiah Likely's the starter. Let's get into it. So I simulated just the first week to see how he does without me controlling them. They did lose to the Raiders, which isn't the best look, honestly, but we're going to see how Likely did. So Likely got 5 catches with 59 yards, no TDs, and Mark Andrews did not get any targets. So hopefully that changes because I do want them to use Andrews as well, but hey, 5 catches, 59 yards, not horrible. In the game, he's a 72 overall. That's not the highest. But let's see if he can hoop. We're going to send to the midseason weight and see how he's doing. Okay, so we sim to the midway season, and there is a receiver breakout. We're going to click on it. Hopefully it's Likely. And it was Isaiah Likely. Get Isaiah Likely 2 touchdowns to increase his dev trait. Whew, that's going to be tough, but we'll see if he can do it. So we are going to sim just 1 week to see if he does complete that challenge so he could get to superstar development. That would be so clutch. But first, let's check out his stats throughout the midway. So he is playing like the best receiver on the squad. He's got 39 receptions, 483 yards with 4 TDs. He's doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, especially as a tight end. Mark Andrews got 11 receptions for 118 yards and 2 TDs. So he's getting some love too. He's getting some love too. So we're going to sim past just 1 week to see if Isaiah Likely could get that dev trait. Let's see how it goes. Let's check if Isaiah Likely got the breakout. And I don't think he got it. Yeah. That to me seems like he didn't get it. No dev trait. Damn. So he still has star development, but superstar would have been clutch. But hey, let's move on to the playoffs, see how he does. All right, yeah, so we sent to the playoffs, and the Ravens got the first seed. They got the first round bye. That is a great sign. Let's go check out Likely stats. All right, y'all, so Likely had a freaking amazing year, yo. 95 catches, 1,076 yards, and 8 TDs for the tight end. Whoo, he cooked. He went off. Mark Andrews ended with 24 catches, 245 yards, and 3 TDs. Yo, I put it so that the team could just do whatever they want. The only thing I control is the depth chart because I didn't want them to start Andrews over Likely. But if they want to trade Andrews before he gets too old, hey, they could go ahead and do that because Likely is here to stay, y'all. So I checked Likely's stats compared to the rest of the league. He did finish ninth in catches. Yards and TDs, he wasn't really too high on the list, but hey, top 10 catches, pretty good. And I also just want to mention, look at this Derrick Henry with 15 rushing touchdowns. Lamar Jackson, 21 rushing touchdowns. No wonder they were the 1 seed, bro. Lamar's definitely getting MVP. All right, y'all. So before we move on, Isaiah likely has 6, yes, 6 upgrades available. That's crazy. He's about to go to an 80 overall. So we've simmed our first round bye, and we are going against the 6-seeded Denver Broncos, man. Honestly, we should win this game. Okay, so since this is the Broncos, and I truly believe that there's no reason why we should lose. We're at 13-4. We're just gonna sim. We're not gonna go jump into the game or nothing. If we make it to the Super Bowl, we will jump in. But for now, let's just go. So as I expected, we handled business against the Broncos pretty easily, 41-20. We are gonna check like these stats for the game, and it wasn't the craziest game for likely. 5 catches for 66 yards, no TDs, but hey, we got the win. That's what matters. But now we face the Chiefs, who are obviously back-to-back Super Bowl champs. They're the team that beat the Ravens last year in the playoffs. Let's see what happens this time. So since this is Madden and not real life, the Ravens do beat the Chiefs 38-35. That was a crazy game. Let's check Likely stats. And Likely actually did not have the greatest game. Only 4 catches for 26 yards. But he did score a TD. So, hey, that TD was important. All right, y'all. So we're in the Super Bowl against the Eagles. But before we hop into this game, look at this. Look at this. Our boy Isaiah Likely is a superstar, y'all. Let's go, man. My boy's a superstar. 84 overall. Let's go. So we gave my boy Bulldozer and Jukebox. We need a Jukebox. If y'all saw that game, that touchdown he scored, he skirted that boy. But let's get into it, man.
By EA Sports.
We've got what should be an epic one here.
Yeah, big 3rd and 3. Let's see if Likely could get us a first down right here. Okay, he got past the Zay, but it's alright, y'all. Close game, 14-14, 2:30 left. Alright, they got Andrews motioning. And it's a nope. Play action. Pass to Likely. Yeah, nowhere to go. Alright, 3rd and 4. Let's see if Likely can get the ball here, get a first down for us. And he does. Let's go, Likely. Let's freaking go. Look at that replay. Beautiful slant, beautiful catch. Let's go. Great first down. Alright, dump down to Zay. Almost a first down. Not quite there. Here, hopefully Likely can get a touchdown here. And Lamar runs. Okay. Passes to Andrews. Okay, so now we get back all the way to the freaking 11, man. Okay, pass to Likely. Good catch, Likely. Get us closer to that end zone. Please, man. Lamar, look at Likely. Oh, no, Lamar. Oh, no, we get picked off. Oh, no. That was the worst thing possible. Wow. All right, y'all, we're now down 14-28, bro. Almost the end of the 3rd quarter. We need a touchdown here, baby. Come on. Oh, okay, at least we get a first down. Not a touchdown, but clock is ticking, y'all. We actually skipped past it. We got a touchdown. We need a stop here. We need the ball back. And I think that's game. I think that is game. I don't see us coming back. Down 2 touchdowns with only 3-something left. 4th and 8. This is the game. We miss it, we lose. We make it, we're still probably gonna lose, but we'll see what happens. And good catch by Likely to keep us into the game, man. Let's go. Let's see, goal. Likely. Down to Henry. He got it. All right, let's go. Come on. Oh, Henry. We need a touchdown ASAP, y'all. The time is ticking, yo. What Lamar does, he's going to run for it. Nope, never mind. He's going to pass to Henry. Okay, nice little shovel, but time. Keep saying it. We're just losing time over here. Come on. Okay, can Henry score a touchdown here? Broke a tackle? Yes, he gets in. Okay. We need the onside kick, y'all. Okay, they're actually going for 2, which I don't know why. But, hey. Let's see if they can do it. Lamar. Okay, Lamar's got it. Okay, we need the onside kick. All right. Onside kick here for the game. Come on, Tucker. And we don't get it, and that's the game. Only had 2 timeouts. I don't think it's enough to stop the clock. Enough. Let's see. Barkley gets 6. For sure, first down ends it. I don't even know if we do a 3 now. We'll still have enough time, but we'll see. And stop Barkley, okay. Final timeout. Oh, they're passing it. They're passing it. We need to stop. We need to stop, baby. Come on. That's not what we wanted. That's game. That is the game, y'all. We lose 35-29 in the Super Bowl. Isaiah Likely with a few big plays. We're going to check his final stats after, but it's all right. First season, he made it to the Super Bowl. He made some big plays in the Super Bowl. Now let's sim the rest of his career, see how he does. Okay, so before we simulate to the next year, Isaiah Likely in the Super Bowl in his first year as a starter, 7 catches, 84 yards, no touchdown, but man, it's the first season, amazing season. He's a superstar now. Let's see how his career goes. And we got here Isaiah Likely is starting season 2 as a 80 overall superstar development. Also wanted to mention that Mark Andrews is now the starting fullback. He's also wide receiver 4, and he's also the slot receiver. So just wanted to mention that. So now that that is out of the way, we're going to simulate to the playoffs. All right, y'all, we're at the start of the playoffs, and we are the 2nd seed with a 12-5 record, y'all. We're going to go ahead, check Likely stats. So Likely ended up finishing with 78 catches, 867 yards, and 8 TDs. He has the same amount of TDs as last year, but less yards and receptions. Also, Mark Andrews finished with 57 catches, 616 yards, and 2 TDs. Better year than last year. So, guys, we did not make the Super Bowl. We lost to the Chiefs, of course, in the AFC Championship game. We'll check Lively stats through the playoffs. First game was not great, only 4 catches, 43 yards, no TDs. Second game, way better, 6 catches, 70 yards, and a TD. And in the championship game, 5 catches, 45 yards. All right, yeah, before we simulate to next season, look at that. Likely is now an X factor, y'all. Let's freaking go, bro. Hopefully, it only goes up from here, y'all. Only goes up from here. Hopefully he gets to a 90 soon and he starts getting crazy numbers, man. Let's go. All right, y'all. So we're at the start of the new season, and guess what, man? Isaiah Likely is not on the Ravens anymore. Or Mark Andrews. He's not here. Remember, I told you, all I am controlling is the depth chart. Teams are free to do whatever they want. I guess they didn't sign either one of them. They let both of them walk. 2 X Factor tight ends. Just let both of them walk. And guess where these boys are at, y'all? Mark Andrew is on the Bears, and Isaiah Likely is on the Panthers. So what we're going to do, we're going to control the Panthers now, and we're going to continue to follow Isaiah Likely, y'all. Let's go into it. Let's see what Likely did on his first game of the season with his new team. He got 5 catches with 54 yards. Hopefully, it gets better throughout the season. Let's simulate to the playoffs and see what happens. All right, guys, we simulate to the playoffs, and the Panthers are the number 1 seed with the first round bye after they go 14-3. I would have never imagined that would happen. The Panthers 14-3? That's better than the Ravens had done, bro. What the heck? That's crazy. Let's check Lively stats. And Isaiah Likely had 82 catches, 903 yards with 4 TDs. He didn't have as many TDs as he had the last 2 seasons, but he did have more yards and catches last season. But bro, look at the rest of the squad. 1,185 yards with 12 touchdowns for Xavier. Wendell with 984 catches for 9 TDs. Deontay with 931 yards for 6 TDs. Even Jonathan Brooks had 5 TDs. So Likely didn't have as many TDs because, bro, all these other dudes got so many TDs, but great amount of yards, great amount of catches, and the team's 14-3. Can't be mad at it. Probably the best decision for him to leave and go to the Panthers. This is crazy. And we did not make the Super Bowl. We lost to the Cowboys in the NFC Championship game, man. We beat the Packers for the divisional. Let's check likely stats. In the first game, he had 3 catches for 33 yards, and in the second game, he had 5 catches for 54 yards. So after the first season with the new squad, we make it to the conference championship. We lose. Likely had some pretty good stats. We're gonna sim to the next season. All right, yeah, we're at the start of the new season. This is probably gonna be the last season that I show like the whole thing. After this, I'm gonna just only show you guys the best parts if we win a Super Bowl, if he goes to a different team, anything major. But this is gonna be the last full season I show. So let's get into it. Yo guys, so after going 14-3 this season, we go 3-14. What? How did we flip records like that? We went from 14-3, #1 seed last season, to 3-14. What the heck happened? Let's go check the stats, man. Bryce Young looks like a solid freaking year. 4,000 yards, 36 TDs. Jonathan Brooks, I guess, could have had a better year. He didn't crack 1,000 yards. He only had 4 TDs. Bryce Young had 3 TDs. And the backup running back had 4 TDs. I don't know. Maybe this is why we didn't win. Now, likely stats. The worst, the worst stats he's had so far, man. 59 catches, 602 yards, 5 TDs. I don't know. It's not horrible stats, obviously, but I don't know what happened with the Panthers this year. We just, I don't know. 2 1,000-yard receivers. They both had 6 TDs, and a 900-yard receiver with 13 TDs. Clearly wasn't the passing game. That's a problem. Now, we did allow a lot of sacks, and the defense, I don't know. Maybe the defense just wasn't good enough. I don't know, man. I don't know, but we did horrible. We did horrible. 25th offensive yards. I think it was the run game. It had to be the run game. 31st in defensive yards. Wow. I think like he needs to go to a new team, yo. This was a bad way to end the final season that I was gonna show, man. Real bad, but let's see what happens with the rest of Isaiah Likely's career. Okay, before I simulate the rest of Isaiah Likely's career and just show you the best parts, the most interesting parts, I just want to acknowledge that he is officially a 90. He's an 89 because the whole team has a low morale right now because obviously they went 3-14. But hey, he's a 90 overall, X Factor. We're going to sim the rest of his career. I'll come back when there's an interesting part. All right, y'all. So after some horrible, and I mean horrible season from the Panthers and some mid stats from Likely, I'm putting it into my own hands. We're using the Chiefs playbook now because obviously they use Kelsey a lot. They throw to the tight end. So if we're going to keep losing, he's not going to go to a different team. At least Likely is going to get a lot of good stats. So just want to show you guys. I want to show you guys this because this is probably the best we're going to get for the rest of his career. He's only getting older. 80 catches, 962 yards for 7 TDs. But the Panthers still go 4-13. Man, he needs to go on a different team, please. I want him to get a Super Bowl, bro. He needs a different team. All right, y'all. So I truly believe this is Isaiah Likely's last season. It's likely his last season, but he did go off. 91 catches, 1,034 yards, 7 TDs. He hasn't had a season like this since like the first season of simulating, bro. He went off, and it might be his last. It's crazy. He's getting older. He's 34, 12 years in the league. They already got a backup for him. They drafted a rookie who has star development. I don't know. It might not be his last, but I honestly think it's his last year. If he doesn't retire, the rookie's probably going to take his spot next season. So I just want to show you guys all his stats throughout all the years of simulating. So as you can see, Isaiah Likely's career, all his stats, the first year simulating, 95 catches, 1,076 yards with 8 TDs. The first year was his best year, but hey, what can we do? I'm just scroll through all the years, man. As you can see, his first and potentially his last have been the 2 best seasons. It's the 2 seasons he cracked 90 catches, the 2 seasons that he cracked 1,000 yards, and he had 8 and 7 TDs. Overall, pretty solid career. Pretty solid career. Probably one of the greats, honestly. Like all of this overall for 11 seasons in a row, he's got to be up there for sure. We can see here he did make 4 Pro Bowl appearances. So again, if this is his final season, he's going to finish with 901 catches, 9,911 yards with 72 TDs. And if it does finish like this, he will finish 6th, right below Shannon Sharp on the all-time tight end receiving yards. He would finish 5th in the all-time tight end catches, right behind Kelsey. And he would finish 7th, right below Kelsey and Jason Witten for the all-time tight end touchdowns. So overall, amazing season from Isaiah Likely. If he doesn't retire, I'll show something else. If he does retire, then hey boys, this is the end of his career. And that is an amazing career, if I say so myself. Basically top 5 in every category. Can't hate that, man. He couldn't get a Super Bowl. We almost got it his first season. So close, we lost in the Super Bowl, but hey, man. Can't ask for too much more from him. Isaiah Likely career simulation. I would say it's a dub. It's a dub. Alright, guys, so Isaiah Likely is officially retired, man. Great season. I would say a Hall of Fame season. Top 5 tight end ever. At least top 10. I had fun simulating his career. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment who you want to see next. Anyone to have a career simulation, I don't care who it is, just let me know. Make sure you sub as well. I also have all my socials down below if you want to follow any of those. Make sure you comment and let me know if you enjoyed the video. Also, let me know who you want to see next. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Chum.